Starting this OMAD day off with a walk outside. Had my electrolytes, had my coffee. Yesterday I ate 1380 something calories. So that was a success. Today I'm aiming to do the same. And today I can break my fast at 2 instead of 4. So that's a win. I'm timing my workout for a little later so I don't have to wait too long after my workout to eat. Sit up. Sit. Good girl. Bo, sit. Bo, sit. Are you a wolf? I think you're a wolf. You look like one. Oh my goodness, the wind is so strong, it almost slammed the door on my foot and me. Thank goodness I have good reflexes. In other news, I found out that the little BCAA thermal pre-workout I take is 0 calories. So we're gonna see how this serves me while I do my OMAD fast and exercise at the gym. Today is a heavy lifting day, so it's 10:30. By the time I get ready and working out, probably 10:50, get to the gym and all that. I take forever. I drive myself insane, but we're working with ourselves. We're working with the many conflicts within, and we're gonna conquer them. And I should be done working around 10, 11, 12, 12:30, sit in the sauna. So it will be, by the time I get home, it will be 1 o'clock. So if it's 1 o'clock by the time I get home, I can break my fast at 2:45. So, you know, it's all about manipulating OMAD too. Like, I'm gonna try to do that on my heavy lifting days to end my fast early on the days that I do cardio or have a rest day. Tomorrow's a rest day, so I will probably end my fast. Let's see if we can try for 5 p.m. 5 p.m., 6 p.m. By 6 p.m., I want to be done eating. So then I can break my fast at 2. If I do 5, I can break my fast at 1 on Monday. And just like that, it's 2:14 p.m. My car's a little bit dirty. I got to clean that screen. But basically, I'm 20 hours fasted in about half an hour, and I'm not even hungry. So that's me perfectly timing a weight training session right around the time I get to eat. So that is what I'm gonna do nowadays. Yeah, I was in there for a while. Everything was taken, but I got a good workout. I'm happy. I believe I burned 900 and something calories. I have to go home and do a meal prep. However, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I was in a mood because I couldn't fold. Like, the gym was so full. I was surprised how full it was, and it's closing early today. I just can't navigate, like, all these people. It's just too much on my concussed brain. So I had the stink eye the entire time. I'm just like, oh my God. Just me managing the pain, which is gone now. My quads are so full of blood, it is insane. They are so pumped. And that is the key to helping out my knee. And when I say my quads, my VMO, my inner quad. It is just full of blood. I did the bike for half an hour. Instructions I got from my chiropractor has been effective because he says how he rehabbed his knee is that he was on the bike. The bike is crucial. So I need to start every workout with the bike or I get knee pain. That's how bad it is. Basically, I just need a bunch of blood flow in that area. So I'm pretty happy about that because I was giving up. Like, the pain was so bad. And I was like, how am I still in pain after getting the hyaluronic acid? Like, it's tough, you know, but honestly, every time I solve every barrier, I just get stronger. It's like I have no choice, okay? I can give up. There's no fun in that. Or I can show up. Like, that's the attitude you have to have. Like, there's no other option but to show up. Gotta do it, you know? You gotta do it for yourself. And not only for me, like me sharing this, it's gonna help and motivate other people too. Like, we're all in this together. We're all interconnected. We are all part of one consciousness. Anyway, enough babbling. I am my quads. Oh, and I also killed my quads with a bunch of exercises. I'll do a voiceover and show you guys what I did. I couldn't film much, but we'll voice over my workout. All right, I'm currently meal prepping. Here's a ground turkey. I totally forgot I buy ground chicken too. But I'm about to faint, so we need to break this fast at 21 hours. So here is my meal prep that I couldn't find. It has 2 servings of hummus, because I wanted to add the hummus, 100 grams of ground chicken, and 100 grams of mixed vegetables. Also, the complimentary protein shake, 1 scoop of Rule 1 casein, and 1 scoop of Limitless Farmer whey protein isolate. Whatever I did at the gym today, I need to repeat it again because my quads have been full of blood for the past 6 hours. They are so incredibly, I can't say sore, but there's healing going to them. And when I say quads, I specifically mean my vastus medialis. Oh my gosh. Wow, talking's not in it for me today. My vastus medialis. Obliquus, it's called. Oblique. Whatever. My inner quad muscle. The quad muscle that my doctor wants me to work on strengthening. Like, the order of the workouts I did today was awesome. Maybe it was the mind-muscle connection. I seem to get very good mind-muscle connection when I add in cannabis to my exercise. The key with all of that, I make sure that when I do have some, I'm not just sitting at home. Because if I sit at home, then I'm going to eat. The key to it is basically you ingest your cannabis and you become active immediately. And I'm pretty much active throughout the duration that it is active in my body. And while I'm active, I'm very focused on my body. I'm like, the mind-muscle connection is just stronger. It really is something that, you have to be familiar with. Again, I'm not advocating anyone use it, but for me right now, it has been pivotal in my weight loss journey. In the beginning, especially when I was in chronic pain, stopped for a bit. Now I'm back on it for now, as long as I can get access to this batch. But good workout. Anyway, I had some sweet potato, so that leaves me at this many calories right now. And now it's 6 o'clock p.m., 6:11. My eating window is just over 2 hours. I don't cram all my food within an hour unless it is a cheat day or a special day like Thanksgiving or Christmas. That's when I cram everything within an hour. That's when I do real OMAD. But on a normal day of looking OMAD, the 20 hours of fasting OMAD, I'm eating small meals at a time. So yeah, I'm about at 700 calories right now, and I'm very, very full. However, I am going to get to 1300 today because my body needs all the resources to recover. So right now I'm in the middle of a meal prep. I still have sweet potatoes to cut. These are brutal, but yeah, I gotta get going on those. I gotta cut those into fries. And I've got some broccoli laid out, and I've got 7 meal preps. And right now, each meal prep contains 150 grams of mashed sweet potato and 100 grams of ground turkey. So that is for future Daniella. I'll probably create a recipe in Carb Manager so I know what to add. But yeah, I'm gonna get those ready and finish it off and let you guys know what I finished off the night with. Literally, all I want to do is sleep and drink water. That's all I want to do. I think it's my muscles. I don't know. I just don't want to eat, but I am going to eat. I'll just like when it comes to OMAD and you get to the point where your stomach's shrunk and you don't want food, you got to have things that you can easily get down. For me, that's going to be a protein shake. So that's 140 calories. If I have a protein shake, I think I'll be okay, but I'm really not in the mood to eat. That's what I love about 1 meal a day. And when I say 1 meal a day, fasting for 20 hours or more, it shrinks your stomach. Now, just to clarify for the new people who stumbled upon my channel, I don't eat 1 meal a day every day. At the beginning of my weight loss journey, I did, not every day, but there were more days at the beginning when I was 229 pounds that I did eat 1 meal a day. Like 800 calories, but I eat 1300 calories. I'm not eating that in 1 meal. I'm doing the OMAD fast. And if you look at any other OMAD YouTuber out there, or if you look at the definition of OMAD on Google, they say 20 hours of fasting is considered OMAD. True OMAD is fasting for 20 to 23 hours and eating within a half an hour, 1 hour eating window. But those are rare days, especially now. I want to learn how to eat light. Like, eating everything in an hour eating window just promotes an unhealthy habit, which is feeling full, which is kind of binge eating, which is what I struggle with. I lost the majority of my weight with 1 meal a day, fasting for 20 hours and eating in a wider eating window. All right, this is how I get in my protein. After drinking these 2 shakes, I decided to separate them, don't ask. One is, this one has the whey protein in it, and I added some strawberries, and there's egg whites in here, 50 grams of egg whites. 50 grams of egg whites in there. This is the casein. I'm not really hungry, so what am I gonna do? But this is gonna get me to 171 grams of protein today, so yay for me. I also did finish my meal prep earlier, minus these little sweet potatoes that are still hanging out there. I hope they'll be okay. Maybe I'll wrap them and put them in the fridge. Yeah, I skinned them, but I don't feel like cutting these into fries right now. My quads are killing me in a good way. Blood flow, blood flow. We're gonna heal this knee. We're gonna heal this knee. But I'm coming with a summary of the day, and I will also put my eating window here right now. I don't know what it will be. I believe it will be around 3 hours or so. Whatever it is, you're seeing it on the screen now. But I'm gonna end the night with these 2 protein shakes, bringing me to a total of 171 grams of protein, 40 grams of fat, still, that seems to be the number. And I forget the carbs. I think it's like 72 net carbs. It's on the screen. Total calories, 1302. I've officially shrank this stomach after 3 days of strict OMAD, which is just 20 hours of fasting. Shrunk this stomach with 1300 calories. I'm good to go. We are OMAD fast adapted. It took me 3 days because, guys, I've been doing OMAD for, I did it for like 10 months straight, almost a year straight. I did strict keto OMAD. So my body is already OMAD adapted. Once I fall out of it, I can easily bounce back into it. So to any beginners out there with OMAD, if you want to get OMAD adapted, do it for a consistent amount of time. Do I recommend 8 months? No. I guess the safe bet would be 90 days of strict OMAD, and then coming off of it with a 2MAD, or like, as long as you're in a calorie deficit or maintaining the weight loss for like a couple weeks or so, and then jump back into it. It's important to slow things down because you want to learn how to properly diet and maintain the weight you lost. So yeah, if you made it this far into the video, just drop in a bunch of milkshake emojis. I really hope those exist. If they don't, just type in the word milkshake. And I'm sending you guys mad love. Take care. Bye.